Hello everyone, welcome to Pick Up Play, where this is going to be a bit different this week. This is the next episode of the Blood Will Tell Let's Play that I'm doing, and I tried doing it live to Twitch, and, well, I did. I played a bunch on Twitch, and then I was just going to export that. I thought as an experiment to see how it works. Unfortunately, I do start talking to chat not even halfway through, which then just means it's a bit of a mess for YouTube viewers. I'm not a fan necessarily when people do that when I'm watching streams, but it's a lot easier, so I can see the appeal. The bigger issue that's stopping me, though, is I got really stuck for a while. There's a particular area that isn't even in this episode now, because I kept dying on the first fucking boss. Lost about, I had about an hour and a half to catch up to, 2 hours of gameplay. Figured, yeah, not a problem. I must have spent 40 minutes fighting this first boss, so it's dreadful. Anyway, which is why I'm talking over this now, is because I need to talk over this to just explain that I'm going to start off with the Twitch version, which you can see me in the top right. I'd wave, but that is a video. And then it will cut to, basically I make a save. And I sort of say at the time, like, oh, I'll do a safety save. Good job I did. Because then I figured, well, I'll just do a direct capture that I will then upload to YouTube, and that will be how I get through this. And sure enough, I am glad I did, because I needed to. So, without further ado, here is the episode I'm going to cut to me yammering away on Twitch, and hopefully it's going to be a relatively seamless cut. I don't know about how the quality is going to be or anything like that, but maybe if this looks okay, I might just do some Twitch exports or something to make some things quicker. I don't know if it's going to be much use to people really, but yeah. Anyway, enjoy. The point about I wonder if we can go through stuff. Maybe not. The point of the let's see if we can just turn this volume down on this. I think the point I was making about the YouTube video is that this is probably going to go straight up onto that. I think two birds, one stone. I haven't got the time really to edit a video and stuff. I might turn that back up a little bit. Okay, that might be fine. So there we go, camera. So you might be able to see him in the distance there, but we're trying to follow this guy. He's got a cursed sword, and that's presumably infused with a demon. And we're not playing. We're playing as Dororo, I think, but we're not. Who was in the title, but we're not playing as the main guy, whose name I've forgotten because I haven't played this for a couple of weeks.
All right.
Okay. Attack Ronin from behind, knock him unconscious and steal the sword. Be careful though, he will counter-attack if you attack him from the front. Okay. I got a... Ooh. Whoops. Whoops. I feel like there is a lock on. I can't remember how to do it. Ah, there we go. Whoa. Or am I supposed to be using those items? Can I change which items I've got? it up. Come on. Items. We'll go with rock. Where did he go? Okay, he's over here somewhere. Oh, he's there. He's blended in with the tree. Oh no. Uh-oh, uh-oh. It's basically Pokemon this, isn't it? Oh, good.
Have blood.
Huh?
Kill. You must kill.
No! No! I don't want to kill people! I just wanted a sword!
Kill!
Crikey. And this is only chapter 2.
Where the heck did Dororo go? Telepathy isn't working either. I should check the nearby village.
Okay. So, hello everyone. Welcome to Pick Up Play. I may have already said this, because I might have to do a preamble over the start of the previous video, in which case I might just cut this, but here's the cut, if I have indeed cut this. Because I did a bunch on Twitch, and I made a save, but I made a save after a certain section. So, yeah, let's... Oh, God. Jesus. So I could do with... I don't want to kill everyone, because I want to do this. Oh, Jesus. I want to do this. Oh. Do I get health? Yes. Also, I just said, I don't know if I presume I've deleted it, because I said the C-bomb. And whilst doing that fight, which seems excessive for what was a fairly easy fight. But, you know, that's just how I roll. So I know some people don't want to hear that, so I will cut that out. Like there. Maybe I would have said it there, you know. It's seems like the perfect opportunity to say it. Right, let's okay, some more health, please. I want full health all the time, which means you'll see a lot. What? Unbelievable. So, yeah, I presume I've done my intro, in which case maybe I'm explaining something I've already... See, no C-bomb there. I didn't cut it. Didn't cut it. Didn't say anything. Just silently stewed on getting attacked out of nowhere. Yeah, I did this on Twitch, and I was thinking, oh, I can reuse the video, but the problem is you end up talking to chat on Twitch, which is not a bad thing in and of itself, but oh my god. Yeah, it does make for a less usable YouTube video. Okay. 3x, circle, XXX, triangle. Give me some health, please. Yes. Nailing this now. I've nailed. This is the thing. I haven't played this in a week, so yeah, I streamed on Twitch like a week ago. I'm not gonna. I don't think we come back through here, but just in case, I won't just take all the health stuff just in case. You know, I get attacked out of nowhere again. But yeah, I've been streaming on Twitch a little bit recently, and it's, you know, it's easier than YouTube in the sense of, oh, I didn't really want to do that. I've killed everyone. Maybe I will just see if there's health in here. Damn it. Gosh darn it. There we go. I was gonna say I can hear dogs. Ah, I got carried away. Man, I used a lot of health. That's okay. We'll sort this out. I think it's a boss fight. So, yeah, it's a lot easier. It is a lot easier doing to Twitch, and maybe this is I need to get better. It's the sort of thing in work I'd be like, okay, let's save. Let's make a third save slot. I'm glad I made this chapter 2. Yeah, it's just a bit easier hitting record or hitting stream and you're going. It's maybe more. Is it more disheartening if you're streaming and you glance at chat and there's one viewer and you're like, oh, at least I've got one person watching. That's pretty good, I guess. And then you realise that you've got it open because you're checking the levels and that counts. It's a little disheartening, but you know, whatever. It's fine. If you get more than that, if you get sort of 4 or 5 people watching, I think that's like proper streamers obviously will have a different view on this, like actual people that are popular. But it seems to me like that's... Oh shit, whoops. I don't need to do that. Oh well. Oh well, we got a spirit up anyway, that's fine. If I can pick that up. But yeah, I just think if people who don't have to watch are watching, then you've done something decent. It's probably more disheartening with the work that goes into YouTube, editing the videos together, all that sort of stuff. It's not loads, like the computer does most of it, but that is that could be a little disheartening, I guess. Anyway, yeah, I wasn't happy with the quality of what was going to be this video. Unfortunately, I didn't save the capture directly, and it's got me talking to chat and all that sort of stuff. So it's, you know, I'll edit this together. Anyway, non-lethal battle. We had these in the last episode. There's a couple of them in this coming up. So it sort of doesn't really change anything for me other than I'll be attacking him from behind. Oof. To do more damage. I need to remember he does that backflip. Is he going to do his shout? Oh! I didn't think he was going to hit me from there. Oh, Jesus. Oh no. I'm going to get beaten up by a child. Oh. Oh, oh. Honestly, this went way better on the original version. Always the way, isn't it? I was thinking, yeah, I'll do it. I know where everything is this time. There's a bit where I got stuck. I'll point it out when I get there. I was stuck for ages. I had to like load up a YouTube video whilst streaming to work it out. And yeah, so there was a point in the video where I'm just looking at a different screen, which can't have been too entertaining for everyone else, and also sort of defeats the point of, hey, come and watch my Let's Play while I'm watching someone else's. But on this, Jesus Christ, on this other stream, I am gonna die. I could do with some health. I don't know if there is health on this section. Is there? Okay, is there any health knocking around? Jesus! Okay, it doesn't look like it, and... Oh, God. That's my fault. That's fine. That's fine. Absolutely fine. Question is, do I cut this? Maybe. I might cut it. Oh, come on, I'm miles away. Oh, come on. Oh, you twat. So, I'm reluctant to tell you how many takes that took, but I'll say this. I set aside like an hour and a half to catch up to as far as I got to on that Twitch stream, and the problem I've got is I might not be able to get to a save point before I have to go when I go. I have to just, you know, dart off. But let me tell you, Jesus Christ, I was doing some swearing on that bit.
Sorry, miss, I really am. When I grabbed that
Getting
sword,
locked into animations is very frustrating. I think it's one of the reasons I don't like the Soul series, which this is starting to remind me of after that fight.
Maybe that sword is the cause of it all.
The sword's partly to blame, but its owner is just as evil. He knows the sword's power, but he doesn't try to get rid of it. It's almost as if he enjoys being controlled by it.
That's horrible. Don't worry, Hyaki here will give him a good beating next time we see him. That's very reassuring. But my big brother will be returning soon. He's a swordsman who was sent to guard the local castle. Impressive. What's his name? His name is Tanosuke. I'm Misaki. I'm Dororo. The big lug here is Hyakimaru. We both have very unusual names. But I must get going. Take care, Hyakimaru. Dororo, don't go attacking people anymore, okay? Right.
She's taken getting attacked by that child in good grace, to be fair.
Gotta find that guy before he starts killing again.
He's gotta be close. We must find him.
So the other thing I'll say as well is that I sort of figured, because this was I've got some health back. Okay, I just want health. I just want health. Oh shit. Yeah, this was supposed to be an easy... Okay, I know what I'm doing. I've been through it once. Yes, health. I probably shouldn't have picked that up. Really? Seems a bit framey today, this. They're gone. They're gone. Bullets. Didn't really need bullets, but there we go. Yeah, I think this would be a nice easy, like, well, I've been through it once on that Twitch stream. I'm trying to catch up. It'll be a nice easy edit. The only bit that's going to be a problem is that I need to, you know, I'm going to have to edit together two videos. Ah, fucked it up. Oh well, not a problem. That's what I thought, but then, yeah, I've said I haven't messed. Jesus Christ, that fight against Dororo has taken me so many attempts. I really need health off this guy. Come on, come on. Come on. Oh, god damn. There we go. Nice purple. didn't give me health. That's a bit of a pain. Oh, it did. Oh my god. Oh, you twat. Yes. Okay, drop health, drop health, drop health. Have you dropped health? Okay, cool. Dropping health? Nope. Okay, cool. Because it's another one. Ah, I fucked it up. Oh my god, this has gone very south. Health, please. And then we'll just go, even if more pop up. I just want to go. Oh, you son of a... That's, yeah, so let's just go. Let's just go. Yeah, so as I was saying, this is now going to be more of an editing job than I intended. So if it looks a bit lazy compared to some of the others, which don't necessarily look amazing, that'll be why. Also, I know what's coming up, and I know that I struggled with it. And given that I'm clearly playing worse than I did when I was playing on Twitch, this is going to be a bit of a problem. So hopefully I could just get through this, because I think I worked out a tactic. But, here. Okay, we got a better sword. That's great. It's not actually what I wanted, but hey, whatever. Maybe that was where I went wrong last time. I didn't have that fancy sword. What I wanted was health. Oh, you arsehole. So I think the tactic is you need him to like run into a wall and then you can hit him from the side. Because the flaming spikes are... It turns out flaming spikes are pretty deadly. Oh dear. Let's run. Let's run. Let's run. Come on. No, don't dash at him. Okay, cool. I think I've just leveled up, or what's happened? Is he dead? Something beeped. Okay, cool. Got my kidneys back, bloody hell. I've had my kidneys hurt before, and obviously you just assume you're dying, but it's just like because you've not had enough water or something like that. But yeah, I can't say they hurt that much that I was like screaming in pain. If we've got any health knocking around, I think we're up here. I think this is where we're going. No. Okay, there's a glistening thing, which means I assume that's a save point actually, the glistening thing, but yeah, we're going back here. Oh, it gave us a bunch of health back, unless I leveled up.
It's him. Yaki. Tanosuke. Hey, that's Misaki's voice.
Shh.
Tanosuke, you're back. I can't believe you're really back.
Misaki.
I was just at the temple this morning, praying you'd come home soon. My prayers were answered.
I've been back for almost half a year now.
Huh? I thought you went to guard the castle.
Yes, I did. And His Majesty personally awarded me with an incredible sword, but I used it to kill hundreds of castle workers. It was all to defend the castle secrets.
But that... your lord ordered you to do it, right?
Yes, but since then, it's felt like the sword has been wielding me instead. The sword constantly craved blood. I became its slave. I couldn't return to your side, so I stayed near the village, wandering. Look what I've become.
But it's all that sword's fault. We need to take it to the shrine.
I'm sorry, Misaki. Dragon Brood craves blood again.
Misaki! Hey! Oh.
Damn. Not now. Dragon Brood needs more power.
Please, help my brother.
That sword grows stronger as it drinks more blood.
Then
Yeah, no rush, just the sounds of people getting murdered. Don't you worry about it, Yakimaru.
Yeah, he's getting stronger by the minute.
Yeah, I was gonna say there was items, so let's. Oh god damn it! I know I've mostly got full health, but okay, we got a 1-up now. That's gonna be handy. let's deal with him. There's only one more, I think. Yep. We won't mess about too much. Let's make some progress. Oh. It's funny, this has been the most frustrated I've been with this game. In terms of the controls and stuff like that, like cancelling out of attacks and combos and stuff, the animation priorities and the camera angles and stuff like that. I haven't had too many issues with it up until now, basically. Or up until that Dororo fight, which again you're probably only going to see like maybe 2 attempts at. Because I don't think you need to sit through me fail over and over and over. It didn't seem that interesting. We don't really need anything from there. Let's go. Told you this was Dark Souls.
We have found you, Tenosuke, or should I say Dragon Brood.
Wait! Please, don't kill him!
Misaki, your brother is a good swordsman, and his sword is extremely powerful. He'll kill me if I don't kill him first.
No!
Just drop your sword, Tenosuke. I know once you had a human heart.
At some point, perhaps. But Dragon Brood just keeps telling me it needs more blood. And when I satisfy it, I am overcome with such euphoria and pleasure.
Tenosuke's mind is completely lost. There's no going back.
So, from when it loads up, from having done this before, this is difficult. Like, he, as you can see, he keeps... Unless he wants to just keep doing that. Oh, no. I want to dive over him. Dodge. So you do, you know, so well against him, and then you get drawn into a different version of the fight. There is hell for knocking around, but like you've seen, he hunts you down, so you can see the health. Oh. Wait. Oh, yeah, I know what's... Shit. Okay, let's turn away from him, and... I was doing so well. piss. Oh my god. I need to get the second form, I think. So, that's why it's good we've got the one up. Now, is this his final one? Oof. Oh, come on. I dodged that. Oh. Oh, come on. I'm turned into a fighting game character now by just muttering, oh, come on, every time I get hit.
This way.
Oh, I wanted to get the health first. Oh, good. Oh, shit, not so good. I suppose it was a hit-in. I think I just flying kicked him in the face to finish it. What a stylish way.
Dragon Brood.
Misaki, watch out!
This is my sword. You will have to pry it from my cold fingers if you want it.
Give me blood.
Dragon blood needs blood. Don't worry, I will feed you soon enough. But I cannot give you his. You shall have mine.
No!
Drink. Drink. This is your last feast.
Die, fiend! The sword. Dragon Brood is dead.
Tanosuke. No.
Oh!
Fancy cutscene that looks like a Tool album cover. And we've got a spine back by the look of it.
My back! Oh, it burns!
Chiaki!
I'm fine. Looks like I got my spine back.
You'll be alright, Chiaki. Murderer! I asked you to help him! That's not fair, Misaki! Chiaki killed that demon sword! If he didn't, it probably would have killed everyone for food! And Chiaki, he even tried to get the sword away from him! Tanosuke. You're all evil! How could you do this to my brother? Murderer! I don't ever want to see you again. Get out of here!
I'm sorry things turned out this way. For you and your brother.
See, I get that she'd be angry, but she saw what happened. Her brother gave his life to stop the sword. You know, you had very little to do with it other than smashing the sword. Like, you know, you didn't kill him.
Was unable to save the girl's brother from the clutches of the fiends, yet he was able to regain a precious body part. Everywhere he turned, there was both happiness and sorrow, hope and despair. He began to doubt whether or not the world could truly ever know peace. Hyakimaru clears his mind of lingering doubts and continues on. He must continue to fight.
Yes, let's save. Yes, yes. So you saw on that screen there we had 3 fiends left in each of those previous levels. They're like secret ones that at some point I might go and do the guide, like get a guide and sit through. I don't know whether to record it or not.
Surrounded by mountains, has been charged with collecting rice from the farmers.
But my understanding is you need to kind of get a bit into the game, level up a bit, and then you'll have a chance. Make it easier for yourself.
Villagers have nowhere to run.
I'm not that bothered about getting all the body parts, but if it makes it easier, we'll see. Depends how long the game is. I feel like it's like 5 chapters. That seems about right, doesn't it? It might be more, but there's 40-something body parts, and I've got 7. Should we? Yeah, it's been a while on it. I don't think we come back this way. Maybe we do. But I don't need the health, so we'll leave it. Because I'll probably get attacked in a second. Oh, case in point. Is the health still here? You wonder about the how far the memory is on, like, does everything I drop on this road, every enemy I beat, is that all saved? If I go back too far, do I lose that stuff? I've said it before, but the sense of depth on this game is a bit of a problem. It's not always particularly clear. How far away things are. We need to get all of these because we're going to need another life at some point.
What was that?
An earthquake?
Something's not right about this mountain. Please stop. Someone needs help. This way.
Find the damsel in distress. How little we've progressed, eh? I saw a video today of Robert Pattinson explaining Final Fantasy VII to one of his co-stars for like a French TV interview or something like that, and sort of saying how much he fancied Aerith, and she was like, he's saying like, you know, Aerith is. I don't want to smash stuff if I don't have to, because while I might get something good from it, you don't seem to usually. But you might come back to this area, and I feel like in the first chapter, when I went back into areas I've already been, if I'd smashed the boxes were gone. So if I just picked up health for no reason, then I was without health. Let's do this. We don't want to look like a weirdo running up to them. Anyway, he was explaining Aerith and Tifa and saying which one you fancied, and one is like so nice and wants to just care for everyone, and the other one's got like a short skirt and is attractive, and the female co-star was just like, Jesus Christ, is that the two choices, is it, for women? That's it. And it was done with a sense of humour, but you know.
Looks like you want to go first, huh?
Let's see how well you do against someone your own size. This sword was only meant to shed demon blood. Dororo, stay behind me.
So again, this is a non-death thing, non-killing, but there's more enemies this time. Non-lethal, that's the phrase, isn't it? Defeat 30. Getting further and further away from the health item as well. I might just head over and get. Oh, invincibility seems pretty handy. We can do a few of these whilst we've got invincibility. Invincibility seems to have gone. Jesus. Right, let's go get the health. Now let's go and get that invincibility. Invincibility. Health. Kill. What are we on? 29? Is that 30? Yes. Cool. Jump for celebration.
That all?
You insolent cur! I, Kagemitsu Daigo, shall deal with you.
Father, you need not dirty your hands with these vagrants. Let us retire for the day. You're quite skilled, but next time you shall face me.
Thank you for saving us, kind sir. My name is Mio.
My name's Dororo, and this here's Yakimaru.
Hyakimaru and Dororo, I cannot thank you enough.
What happened here anyway?
That samurai, Kagemitsu Daigo. He was going to burn down the temple. But we can't leave this place. We all lost our parents in wars. This is the only home we have.
Who is that Daigo guy anyway?
People say he's trying to unite Japan under a single peaceful rule. Yet, he's taking over each region by force. I don't see how fighting can bring peace and happiness.
Fighting can't bring happiness?
Let's go, Dororo. Take care, Mio.
Thank you for your help.
So, I'm not going to carry on too much longer. I know the next bit is coming up. I wanted to get back up to where I got up to on the Twitch stream, but it's not going to happen, unfortunately. I died far too often fighting Dororo. So, yeah, we're gonna... but there's another bit, so I'll get to the next save point, more or less, depending on where the next save point is. And then I might have to call it. Because, like I said, I need to make this fairly easy to edit. I was going to say he didn't look like he died. Well, these are annoying. Maybe this is better. The extra range seems more useful. Okay, didn't drop anything, I don't think. Oh, is he killed him? I think he's killed him. Oh well. I wanted more health. I always want more health.
We farm so much rice, but we never get to eat any.
I only eat once every 2 days. I can't take it.
Looks like we won't find much to eat here.
So when I was on the Twitch stream, I said to someone, like, what do these remind me of? And they called it, to be fair. They look like, I think they're right anyway. They said they look like the things from Half-Life. Let's see. I didn't seem to get much health back for that. Did I not pick it up, the health? Okay, there we go. Maybe I did. Or maybe I didn't, but I have now. You know what? There's stuff here. Where is he? He didn't die. He's there. Now he's dead. Do I want this? Okay, didn't need it. Oh well.
Listen, everyone. Lord Daigo has come to speak with you. Heed his words.
How come he's the only one who's fat around here?
It appears that you have ignored my laws and have refused to pay the rice taxes.
No, that ain't true. We've given our share of rice already.
We've already given all the rice we've farmed. We've got nothing to eat. Silence! The magistrate has told me everything. He said that you have all refused to give up your rice to pay the taxes. Do not expect me to be merciful. You shall learn not to defy me.
My lord, please help us.
Some magistrate. All the villagers are rail thin, but his belly is huge.
Silence!
Yeah, if,
Well, punish them.
you know, if this Daigo is on the level and he doesn't realise that they have been handing over their taxes,
You again?
then he's an idiot. Because, yeah, clearly they're really thin. They can't have been eating too much. The magistrate's really fat, and he's like, oh man, they've just not been giving me anything.
Daigo's lands. His word is law here. Insolence will not be tolerated.
Tahomaru. That is enough. Calm yourself. Remember, you have been warned. Magistrate. Burning down the temple would make for wonderful farmlands, no?
Seems to really want to burn down that temple as well.
Would indeed, my lord.
Come, let's go.
A demon aura? We should find out more about this village.
Sure.
Oh. Okay. Ah. I'm going to deliberately not get the boxes in this area because it does feel like... I don't know when we're going to be back here, but... it doesn't half feel like we're going to at some point. And again, I don't know if it saves that you've... you know... You've rinsed all the pickups and stuff. But at the same time... Where have you come from? Maybe. Because I want these, is the truth. I want that extra life. Eee. I do like that investigate the village actually means kill all these. Come on. Oh, come on, camera. I can't be fighting you and them. I've said it before, but it really needs a lock on this. Wait, I didn't get the health again. Is he picked it up? Is that what's happened? Okay. I think we're coming up to the end here. I think this is it's going to be a cutscene and we switch to Dororo, I think.
Oh no! It's that creepy groaning again! Something's happening!
It felt like the mountain itself was screaming.
Maybe something's inside the mountain!
Maybe.
Hey, I recognize that potbelly anywhere! The magistrate! The villagers look like sticks! He's the only one looking healthy!
Maybe he's hogging the food to himself.
What's he being cautious about? Something's fishy here. Yaki, I'm gonna follow him, see what he's up to.
I'll head back to the temple. I'm worried about something Daigo said.
Gotcha.
Be careful, Dororo.
So, I'm going to go in here. Where do I get in? How do I get in? Oh, there's an entrance there. Go in here and save. Okay, it's food. Do I need that? Nah, we'll be alright. So, I'm probably, in terms of where I got to, I'm probably halfway in terms of the length of that Twitch video. So, I might well, I need to get this edited and then put up. So I might do 2 episodes pretty quick. They're a bit. I keep saying I want to do them more regularly, and then something comes up, which means that I can't. But I've been a bit lax. So if this is an easy edit, and there's just going to be a chunk to delete, and then I'm going to be I don't know. I don't know what I've got on after this, but. Yeah, this is going to be a chunk to edit, and then I guess just normal, sort of like maybe I delete a cutscene here or there, or I cut me saying something like really bad as a swear word, or coughing, or something like that. So basic sort of stuff. But anyway, I'm going to keep going on with this. There will be another episode relatively soon, I think. But yeah, feel free to have a look around the channel. The actual pick up play stuff, there's maybe 10 videos now. I'm not entirely sure. This is another few episodes of this. But yeah, like, subscribe. I am doing a Twitch stream as well, which is just twitch.tv/GokiBand, which is the same as this YouTube channel. There's a podcast, which is if you search MF Gamers on your podcast feed. And there's I've got an Instagram account as well for the pickup side of the pickup play stuff, which is Instagram, obviously, and then at pick_up_play. Which, so yeah, they're all themed around the names of the channels, obviously. So yeah, thanks for watching, thanks for sticking with it. You're missing quite a lot of content because I deleted multiple attempts at that Dororo. But yeah, more of these on the way.